What happens to your body if you never sleep? You've pulled an all-nighter before. Maybe for an exam, a deadline, or just doom scrolling until sunrise. You know the fuzzy-headed, irritable feeling that follows. But what would actually happen if you kept going, not for one night, but for days, weeks, or theoretically, forever? The answer is more disturbing than most people realize, and it reveals just how much invisible work your brain and body do every single night. The first 24 hours without sleep are the mildest part of this story, and you've probably already lived through them. Reaction time slows to a level comparable to being legally drunk. Judgment weakens, mood swings appear out of nowhere, and your ability to concentrate on anything beyond the simplest task starts to crumble. This is your brain's first warning sign, and most people who pull an all-nighter simply push through it and sleep it off. By 36 hours awake, things start getting stranger. Your body begins producing more cortisol, the stress hormone, while simultaneously ramping down the release of hormones that regulate appetite, leaving you hungrier and craving sugar and carbs even though your energy is crashing. Your immune system starts to weaken too, inflammatory markers rise, and your body becomes measurably less able to fight off illness, which is part of why chronic sleep deprivation is linked to getting sick more often. Around the 48-hour mark, something genuinely bizarre kicks in: microsleeps. These are brief, involuntary episodes lasting a few seconds to half a minute where your brain essentially forces a nap on you, whether you're aware of it or not. Some people blink and lose several seconds without ever fully losing consciousness in a way they'd notice. This is exactly why drowsy driving is so dangerous. A 2-second microsleep at highway speed covers a genuinely fatal amount of distance. By 72 hours, 3 full days without sleep, the effects move from uncomfortable to alarming. Perception itself starts to break down. Many people begin experiencing visual and auditory hallucinations, seeing shapes or shadows that aren't there, or hearing sounds that don't exist. Cognitive function drops so severely that simple tasks like following a basic conversation or completing simple math become genuinely difficult. Some people develop something close to temporary paranoia, or a real difficulty distinguishing reality from imagination. Beyond this point, human experimentation gets murky, both scientifically and ethically. The most famous case is Randy Gardner, a teenager who stayed awake for about 264 hours, 11 days, in 1964 as part of a documented science project. He experienced severe cognitive impairment, mood swings, and hallucinations, but remarkably recovered fully after extended sleep, suggesting the brain has more resilience than expected, at least for that duration under close supervision. But going without sleep entirely, forever, isn't actually possible for a healthy person. Your body simply won't allow it. Long before true zero sleep permanently could happen, involuntary microsleeps take over more and more of your waking hours, essentially forcing partial sleep on you whether you consent to it or not. There is, however, one genuinely fatal exception, a rare inherited condition called fatal familial insomnia, where a person progressively loses the ability to sleep at all due to brain degeneration, and the condition is, tragically, always fatal within roughly 1 to 3 years, though this is caused by a specific genetic brain disease, not ordinary sleep deprivation, and is exceptionally rare. For a typical, healthy person, the real danger of sleep deprivation isn't a dramatic countdown to death, it's the accumulation of smaller risks: impaired driving, weakened immunity, poor decision-making, elevated risk of heart disease and diabetes over time, and a measurable decline in mental health with chronic short sleep. Sleep isn't downtime your body tolerates. It's when your brain clears out cellular waste, consolidates memories, and resets your hormones, immune system, and emotional regulation for the next day. So the honest answer to what happens if you never sleep is this: your body will not let you find out. Long before it becomes truly life-threatening, sleep starts happening to you anyway, in tiny uncontrollable bursts, which is either a comforting biological safety net or a genuinely unsettling loss of control, depending on how you look at it. This topic touches on sleep and health more broadly. If you're dealing with ongoing sleep difficulties or insomnia, it's worth talking to a doctor or sleep specialist, since chronic sleep problems are very treatable with the right support.